For most of history, we accepted that some questions would never be answered. Civilizations vanished. Structures were abandoned. Symbols were carved with meanings no one remembered. We called them mysteries, not because they were supernatural, but because we lacked the tools to understand them. But in the last 10 years, something changed. Technology advanced. Buried evidence resurfaced. And answers we weren't supposed to find quietly emerged. Tonight, these are not legends, not guesses, not theories. These are ancient mysteries that humanity finally solved. And in some cases, the answers were more unsettling than the mystery itself. The moving stones of Stonehenge. For centuries, Stonehenge stood as a question carved in rock. Massive stones, transported from hundreds of miles away, placed with precision no ancient tools should allow. The mystery wasn't just why, it was how. In the last decade, researchers used laser scanning, soil analysis, and experimental archaeology. They recreated Stone Age tools, measured friction, tested manpower limits. The answer wasn't magic, it was patience. The stones were moved using sledges, wooden tracks, and human coordination over decades, possibly centuries, not built in one generation, but many. Stonehenge wasn't a miracle. It was a long-term project, one that required a society willing to commit generations to a single purpose. Which raises a quieter question. What belief was powerful enough to justify that kind of devotion? The voyages of the Vikings. For a long time, Viking stories were dismissed as exaggerations. Tales of reaching lands beyond known maps. Settlements across oceans. In the last decade, satellite imaging and new excavations changed that. Archaeologists confirmed multiple Viking sites in North America, not just one. Evidence of repair work, metal processing, long-term presence. They weren't lost explorers, they were planners. The mystery wasn't whether Vikings reached the Americas, it was how organized and intentional the journey was. The solution revealed something unsettling. History didn't forget them. It ignored them. Because their discovery didn't fit the story later civilizations wanted to tell. The hidden rooms of the pyramids. The pyramids were thought to be fully mapped, measured, explored, documented. But in 2017, muon scanning, a technique using cosmic particles, revealed something impossible. Empty spaces. Large chambers, sealed for over 4,500 years. No entrances, no records. In the last decade, researchers confirmed multiple voids within the Great Pyramid. Not cracks, not errors, purpose-built spaces. We still don't know what they were for, but we know this: the pyramids were more complex than we were taught. Not just tombs, but systems, and whatever knowledge they protected was hidden intentionally. The Maya collapse. For years, the collapse of the Maya civilization was blamed on mystery, war, invasion, divine punishment. Recent climate studies changed that. Sediment cores, pollen records, and drought modeling revealed a devastating truth. The Maya didn't disappear suddenly. They endured decades of extreme drought. Their cities were engineered brilliantly, but too precisely. When rainfall patterns shifted, their systems couldn't adapt fast enough. Crop failures followed. Social structures collapsed. The mystery wasn't why they vanished. It was how long they tried to survive. The answer reminds us: advanced civilizations don't fall from ignorance. They fall from rigidity. The Antikythera mechanism. Recovered from a shipwreck over a century ago, the Antikythera mechanism was once called an oddity. In the last decade, high-resolution X-rays and AI reconstruction changed everything. It wasn't a toy. It wasn't decorative. It was a machine. An ancient analog computer capable of predicting eclipses, planetary movement, and astronomical cycles, built over 2,000 years ago. The mystery wasn't how it worked. It was why knowledge like this disappeared. The solution was simple and terrifying. Knowledge doesn't always advance forward. Sometimes it collapses and has to be rediscovered from scratch. The Nazca Lines. Massive shapes carved into the desert, visible only from the sky. Animals. Symbols. For decades, the mystery was who could see them. In the last decade, drone mapping and path analysis revealed the truth. They weren't meant to be seen from above. They were meant to be walked, Ceremonial paths, processions, ritual movement. The lines weren't messages to the sky, they were instructions for the ground. The mystery wasn't cosmic, it was human, and deeply spiritual. The lost city of Angkor. Angkor was once the largest pre-industrial city on Earth. Then it vanished into jungle. In the last decade, LiDAR scanning revealed its full scale. Roads, reservoirs, urban planning hidden beneath trees. The city didn't fall suddenly, it overexpanded. Its infrastructure became too complex to maintain. Water systems failed. The city slowly emptied. The mystery wasn't its disappearance. It was how quietly it happened. A civilization doesn't always collapse with fire. Sometimes, it just stops being used. What these solutions tell us: each mystery was solved differently. Different tools, different cultures, but the answers share a theme. Ancient people were not primitive, they were precise, patient, capable of long-term planning beyond individual lifetimes. And many of their collapses weren't sudden disasters, but slow failures no one noticed until it was too late. The real mystery isn't what they built. It's why we assume we're so different. We like to believe ancient mysteries are behind us, solved, cataloged, understood, but every answer uncovers another question, another gap, another silence in the record. History isn't finished revealing itself, and some truths only surface when we're ready to see them.